This is a huge and momentous milestone for the industry in Alberta.
Esports, the billion-dollar industry that rakes in hundreds of millions of viewers worldwide, has found a home in Alberta. Mount Royal University's new eSport management certificate is training the next generation of professionals and growing that industry here in the province.
We're at an exciting stage right now where we can kind of work on the ground floor, get involved at an early stage, and start developing here. Because it's not a matter of if, it's at this point, it's a matter of when.
Victor Lee is the co-founder of Esports Alberta and one of the instructors for MRU's program. He says the certificate is a huge step in the right direction for Alberta to take advantage of the opportunities presented by esports.
We can kind of, raise some awareness and advocacy towards esports, and simultaneously reduce the stigma towards esports and gaming. It's another industry to, I guess, for Alberta to expand beyond what Alberta is normally known for, and like with oil and gas. So it's certainly, it's not necessarily tech, but it's certainly tech adjacent.
Brad Mahone, the Dean of the Continuing Education faculty at MRU, says the growth of the industry can't be ignored.
But in the research, that's what I kept coming back to was the growth of this sector, the real dollars that are behind it, and it's a business. So to be very clear, what we're teaching here is the business side of esports.
And even through the COVID-19 pandemic, esports has stayed strong.
With the pandemic, it's kind of shut down a lot of traditional sports. Community centers, leagues, etc. Have been closed down. And although they are slowly relaunching, during this time, a lot of people have shifted their attention to playing games, which has gone through basically unscathed.
Esports, which Lee compares to video games as the NHL to street hockey with your friends, does suffer from stigma. But Lee says those people will just be missing out.
There's certainly still pushback with legitimacy and validity of esports, but those partners and businesses who kind of acknowledge its growth, acknowledge its existence, are going to be key players moving forward for an industry that's only going to continue growing.
In Calgary, Ali Miller, City News.